Hi again, everybody. It's me, Luey Flewis, the flying harmonica fish. And here are some important pieces. Pieces sounds like pizzas. Oh, I'm so hungry right now. I could definitely go for some Giovanni's or Papa John's pizzas. And I can't forget that A&W root beer or that classic cherry soda from the 80s. But anyway, here are some important pieces from parts 1, 2, and 3 of the Blue Ty-amond adventure. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody Wang Chung Tai night. Luey Flewis, what are you doing here? Wait, the Blue Diamond Desert? Where thousands of ships, planes, and people have vanished for centuries? That's Blue Diamond Crater. It's a hole that goes thousands of feet down into the depths of the North Atlantic Ocean. And the guy who made this was 24-year-old Captain Daniel Paradosington. Daniel made the map so he could one day go and find his identical twin brother's ship, La Rica. His brother was Captain Devon Paradosington. As for the GRRRReatness, it is a three-headed, mobile, wooden mountain range. Come on, Tiny 80s guy, hurry up! Islands named after 80s music. Yeah, and that's because the island sank. It's one of the most beautiful coral reefs I've ever seen in my life. Ooh, a clownfish. Giant wrasse. Where did all the fish go? Oh! It's an extremely rare colossal orange cord eel. Doc Brown built this sub to look similar to a colossal orange cord eel. There's only one thing we can do! The giant wrasse! He scared off the colossal orange cord eel. The colossal orange cord eel will be fine. But I really gotta go thank that humphead wrasse. 24.5 foot long. Wow, that is a huge humphead wrasse. Well, if you want to go thank him so badly, I will go take you scuba diving since you've never been. Well, I'm actually kind of afraid. I'm going to give 2 segments and then I may just go scuba diving. Sorry we didn't have any special segments in the last episode because I wanted to focus on the undersea adventure. And yes, I will be revealing the extra information I found on the pirate captains and the GRRRReatness. But for right now, the majority wants to see the segments are back. Ty-in 80s, you follow him on there. Every Monday is Super Mario Monday. And I will be running the Twitter all day, and you'll hear all kinds of facts and fun from me, Mario. And this is the sign for an upcoming brand new segment of Ty the 80s guys 80s and 90s video world called Tree Fall Time. It is dedicated to small independent video game making company Treefall Studios, led by young Eli Brewer. Treefall Studios shirt. And that is Nami the Nomad from their upcoming 2D platformer, the gem collector. Woohoo! Oh no, the video phone just died. And half the lights just went out. Luey, what is going on? Tiny! Tiny! We're in big trouble! Something is moving us really fast! I'm trying to control it, but I can't! The steering wheel won't move! I have no idea where we're going, and I don't know what to do! But it gets much worse! Luey, we're going to hit that huge wall of coral! I know, Tidy, I know! And this sub is not built to withstand that! We're gonna die! Oh, no! No! Whoa, the lights are back on. Hey, Luey, we're okay. We didn't crash. Is that what I think it is, Luey? Yes, the Blue Diamond Desert. But where's all the sunken ships? Where's all the treasure we could find in here? Ah, this is such a ripoff. It makes me so mad. But the thing is, we're 2,000 miles north of the Bermuda Triangle, which may explain the crazy stuff that's going on. You know, the electricity going out, and that strange unknown force that pulled us here. I mean, we were just flying, and the controls were locked up. I couldn't put on the brakes, I couldn't control the steering wheel, I couldn't do anything. Well, Luey, I definitely believe in strange forces. I have been fascinated with the Bermuda Triangle ever since I was a little kid. Oh, well, there are a lot of storms here in the Blue Diamond Desert, so I've heard from the history books. I'm not a big fan of thunderstorms, especially in a place like this where lots of ships and planes disappear. It's gonna be okay, Luey. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I'm really scared of storms like this. Oh no, now lightning! Ah! It's gonna be okay. It's really gonna be okay. Oh, I hope so. Tidy, the submarine! We're moving all over the place! Something's got us, and it's pulling us! We're moving really fast! I can feel it! Oh, hold on, Luey! I'm trying, Tidy. I'm holding on to you. Whoa, the lights are back on. And I'm the one who turned the lights back on. Well, we are in the Blue Diamond Desert, so it could have to do with those strange forces that exist here. I think those strange forces had to do with us surviving that coral crash. And then, of course, that storm pulled us all over this ocean. You could definitely be right. It's the Blue Diamond Crater. The Blue Diamond Desert is not named after the desert itself. It's called the Blue Diamond Desert because of the beautiful blue color of Blue Diamond Crater. It's so blue because of a microorganism, plankton known as Sapphirinos. that turns the water that color. Luey, I really think I need to go lay down. Ty-D, I know that you're really scared of having to dive really deep into that really dark water. Luey's right. I am really scared of really deep, really dark ocean water. Oh, and I can't forget to tell y'all about the extra information that I found out on the pirate captains and the tricorgalutus. But that's later. Right now, I'm going to call Super Mario on Doc Brown's video phone. As you see, I'm not in a very greatly chipperific mood. But check out this cool voice activation feature. No, I really appreciate it. That's very nice of you. And thanks. I really don't want to talk about this. I'm really frustrated right now, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't want to let down all the people that I could help if we find the treasure. And at the same time, I don't want to let down Luey because he's so excited about it. I mean, he really wants to go down in that crater, so I really would like to help him too. So, be sure you tune in every Monday for me, Mario! Woohoo! Well, with all the mind tricks being played on me, with the missing hair and everything else, and my great fear of the ocean depths, those really dark ocean depths, I do not feel like eating Papa John's pizza, Giovanni's pizza, or drinking A&W root beer. I know y'all have got to be in shock to hear that, but that's how I feel right now. But as I promised, I am finally going to tell you about the information I found on the pirate captains and the tricorgalutus. So as I said, finally, no crazy interruptions. Whoa! Whoa! What in the world is going on with the submarine? We're rapidly descending into the Blue Diamond Crater. Hey, you told me you were going to give me some time to think about that. Well, time's up. I knew you were going to say no and try to get me to turn back around. Ah, not again, Luey! Slow it down! Slow it down! Ah! Well, Ty-D, we're at 3,400 feet. Wow, I hit the brakes just in time before we crashed at the bottom. But Luey, how far down are we now? Well, we are now at 30,558 feet. What? There's no way this crater's that deep. Luey, there's no way. No way we could be that deep. Ty-D, look! Is it? And now our great adventure continues. Ty-D, it is La Ballena Rica, the wealthy whale. Finally, we found it. Yes, we found it, Ty-D, we found it. Yes. Woo-hoo, yes. La Ballena Rica, La Ballena Rica, La Ballena Rica. We found La Ballena Rica. Yes, we did. Oh, I'm so excited. excited and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control and I think I like it. Yeah! Whew! I better calm down before I have a heart attack. Wow, Tidy, just look at this beautiful Spanish galleon. It is still in such great shape after all these hundreds of years. It's made of mostly wood. Other than the big hole in the side, it looks in great shape. I cannot believe it. How is that even possible? Wow! Just look at all that brass still on the railing. It's not green or anything. It's bright gold colored. It looks brand new. How is that even possible? Oh, look at this beautiful pirate flags. You can still very clearly see the Jolly Roger on there with the skull and the crossbones. This ship is in amazing condition. Even the anchor looks brand new. There's a hole in the flag, and there's also a big hole in the hull, but the rest of it looks really nice. All 133 feet long and 33 feet wide. Tidy, what do you think of all this? Yeah, Luey, that's awesome. But I can't take it anymore. I'm getting out of here right now. Bye-bye. I am greatly happy to have a soundproof bedroom to get away from his big mouth. I am so sick and tired of having to deal with Luey Flewis. He is getting on my nerves. And I just kind of go along with everything and thinking he's going to change his mind so we can go home after he's seen all this dangerous stuff that we've had to deal with. But no, it doesn't matter what. He doesn't care about what I think, how dangerous this is. Man, he'd come back and do this on his own time with somebody else. But I cannot stand to be this deep down in the ocean, in this darkness. You know, I just don't know what's down here. And just such a fear that he knows I have, and he don't even care. And I'm sick of it. You know, you can take this stupid Hawaiian shirt and you can just throw it outside in the ocean. I don't really care. I am tired of being down here. You know what? I am calling Mario right now to see if he can give me a warp pipe to get me out of here as quickly as possible. I am so glad that Doc Brown's video phone is fully charged so I can get a hold of Mario. Ugh. Super Mario! Hello, Tidy 80s guy. What's up? Hey Mario, I'm just so angry and so scared, so I guess you could say I'm angry. I don't feel like laughing though. But I'm so sick and tired of dealing with Luey Flewis. All he cares about is finding La Ballena, which we just found. Oh, that is so awesome! Well, you made it there in one piece, so shouldn't you all be more happy about it? Well, I'm glad we found it. I mean, that's awesome. But I'm tired of being down here. It's too scary down here. You know, you just don't know what you're going to find. I mean, we could run across aliens or some type of huge sea creature that could try to eat us. I mean, my fear of the deep, dark ocean is terrible. I mean, I can't just stop it. I need you to send a warp pipe here. I need you to call Doc Brown and have him teleport a warp pipe from the Mushroom Kingdom here so I can warp back home. I can't take it anymore. He is so selfish. All he cares about is finding this big treasure. I'm tired of it, Mario, and I'm ready to leave. He's so knowledgeable about the ocean. He'll find his way back home. He'll be fine. But I want out now. Well, I wish I could do that for you, but that is impossible. There is no way I can teleport a warp pipe to you. Warp pipes have to stay wherever they are in the Mushroom Kingdom. So I'm sorry that I cannot help you there. I know that you are very scared, but what kind of a friend would you be if you abandoned Luey? You come all of this away. What if something really bad were to happen to him? If you left him here when you could have been here to help him out, then you are definitely not being a very good friend. Tidy 80s guy? Okie dokie? You're right. What kind of friend would I be to just leave him behind when something really horrible could happen to him? He could get injured really badly or might not make it back at all. Like you said, if I was here and something really bad were to happen, that I could help. When I really think about it, I'm the one who's really being selfish. I'm letting my fears take over. When I'm putting my fear above being there for my best friend, then I'm being a greatly bad best friend. Luey may be hyper and really annoying sometimes and just will not sit down or be quiet. He's always moving around, but he's still an awesome best friend. He was even wanting to take a lot of the money that we would make off of the treasure from La Ballena Rica and donate it to help so many less fortunate people all over the world. Now that is being truly great. Well, I am glad that you came to your senses. And I am just so happy that you found La Ballena Rica. I mean, you have gone on an epic adventure just to get here. And I am so proud of both of you for never giving up. So, you should leave this bedroom and then go and tell Luey just how much he means to you. Tell him that you have made it this far and you are not going to turn your back on him. Okay? The signal died again and I lost another phone call with Mario. Well, at least he reminded me just how important Luey is to me and how I am not going to betray him by being a big chicken of the sea and running away. But I'm still really scared about being down here. But at least I've got Luey. Hopefully we will not be down here much longer. Thank you for listening to all my problems. And I know exactly what I need to do. I need to leave this soundproof bedroom and go out there and have a serious talk with Luey. Great! The battery went out again on the video phone, and I had just charged it, and it was fully charged. I really wanted to talk to Mario about the interferences in the signal and how I keep on losing his calls and how he didn't even mention it. You know, the strange forces of the Blue Diamond Desert. But I'm going to have to plug this up, see. Here. Alright, here. Alright, there we go. Now, while that's charging, I will go and talk to Luey, and I'll come back a little later and call Mario. Wait a second. What was Mario doing in my house again? I'm so distraught over having to be down here in this darkness and creepiness and not even know what's going to happen down here. And I didn't even notice that he was in my house again. I guess he's still sorting through my comic books. Maybe that's what he was going to tell me before the battery died again. But I definitely trust Mario. I'll find out what he's doing there when I call him here in a little while. But enough wasting TYME time. I am going to talk to Luey right now. There you are. You finally came out, Tidy. I would have knocked and yelled plenty of times for you, but I know that's a soundproof bedroom, so that definitely wouldn't get you out of here. You wouldn't be able to hear anything. So, are you really going to leave? I mean, I might really need your help if something bad were to happen. No, I'm definitely not leaving. I've decided to help you. I must continue to be a good best friend to you, and I can't just walk away. You aren't just a good best friend. You are a great best friend. By the way, what happened to your Hawaiian shirt? That was so cool looking. Yeah, I know, it was the same one I wore when you made your debut in this series back in episode 3. Well, you made your debut of being mentioned in that episode and described, along with people being able to learn about the flying harmonica fish. Yep, and I had so much fun at that party and listening to all those Huey Lewis and the News songs. It was awesome! But I wanted to say that I'm really sorry, and I love you. You're like a brother to me, and I just can't walk away from you. I have your scary back. Oh, yes! Oh, you're such a great friend. Great friend, great friend, great friend, great friend. Oh, Luey, please not that, even though I probably do deserve to be slobbered on. Okay, that's enough, Luey. Well, are you ready to go diving now? Good one, Luey. Me diving in these super duper cold dark depths. I'm not kidding. You have to go. These waters are much too cold for me. I died within several seconds. So let me get this straight. You bugged me into coming here. You bugged me so much until I said yes, just so you could get me down here to use me to find this treasure? That makes me so angry. Tidy, snap out of it! Luey. Well, what are we standing around here for? Let's go diving for treasure. Ty-reasure! 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 Let me at that wreck, and I am going to find that Ty-reasure for you, for me and everybody around the world that we can help. You know? And Luey, I have got a song for you. I can tell you how I feel about Luey night and day. Boom, 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 boom. Tidy? What just happened to you? Several seconds ago, you were about to yell at me for telling you that you're the one who has to go out there diving, and you were scared to death. Now, all of a sudden, you are so excited about this. I am A+, okay, Luey? Luey, you're too worried. I am fine. Hang a sign up on the door that says, don't disturb this groove. But I want to see menu, the way to tell you that I'm so into you. Just don't understand, the feeling's so real. Don't disturb this groove. Luey, don't disturb my groove. I am all excited about going diving, and you're trying to bring me down. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with you. Well, if you're so ready to go diving... No, Luey, not quite yet. As I promised, I was going to tell everybody out there what happened with the pirate captains and the GRRRReatness, but I kept on getting interrupted. So, to avoid any more interruptions, there's one particular interruption that I want to prevent. So, Luey, I want you to go in the other room and let me talk to the audience, because I know how you often interrupt and become annoying and loud and super duper 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 hyper. So please go in the other room. I love you like a brother, but I've got to talk to the audience, okay? Okay. Don't worry about Luey. He'll be fine. He always likes to have these little crying fits whenever he doesn't get his way. He just needs to go and take his pill for ADHD so he can calm down and hopefully go to sleep soon, so I don't have to hear that mouth going yak 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 yak. So how'd you like my I'll be sure night and day earlier? I did a pretty good job, but I have to work on that, the system. Don't disturb this groove. So here's another shot at it. Hang a sign up on the door that says don't disturb this groove. I want to see and you, groove. I want to see and you, the way to tell you that I'm so into you. Just do you understand? You live so real. Don't disturb this groove. Okay, a little overdone, but you get what I'm trying to do. Make it better than I did the first time around. Okay, so enough singing for now, because it is time, TYME, to tell you what I found out about the pirate captains and the GRRRReatness. Ever since 1490, 4,893 people have disappeared. They have looked and looked and looked for them, but not a single one person was found. And on April 28th, 1522, the La Ballena Rica, which was Captain Devon Paradosington's ship, disappeared. And it is believed that it was in the Blue Diamond crater, and turns out as we found out that it is, but in amazing condition. Wow. As you already know, Captain Daniel Paradosington and Captain Devon Paradosington were twins. 24-year-old twins. And not just, regular ones, but identical twins. They were also best friends who would even wear the exact same clothing, and they would play pranks on each other's crews. They'd each pretend to be the other crew's captain. Also, the other one would go ashore to another island or another town, and they would be able to gain access to treasure that the other one wouldn't be able to, and then they would share their treasures together. Their goal was to take over the 4 oceans. Together, they killed over 3,280 people. And Daniel was a lot nicer. He usually just shot them in the chest or ran them through in the chest with his sword. And also made many others walk the plank and let the sharks eat them. But Devon Paradosington should have been called Devil, as Luey said the other day, because he would often torture the ones that he was going to steal from before he would shoot them, run them through, make them walk the plank, or even burn them alive when they were tied to the mast of their own ship. In fact, that's usually what he preferred to do to the captain of the ship that he was plundering, to set the captain on fire and then watch him burn and laugh and laugh and laugh while he drank bottles of rum. And they had killed all these people since they were 17 years old. But one thing that set the two brothers apart was that Devon was extremely fluent in Spanish, and he had great respect for Spanish culture in Spain. So much that he wanted La Ballena Rica, the wealthy whale. He wanted it to have a Spanish name, and he wanted it to be a Spanish galleon. See that highly detailed compass rose there? That is a symbol of Spain. Every directional point is supposed to represent one of Devon's favorite cities from Spain. And the face on the sun was supposed to represent the king at the time, or one of his favorite kings, but we're not exactly sure whose face that is supposed to be. Even a lot of his crew members were Spanish, and he treated them far better than those who were British. The Paradosington family comes from London, England, and they are extremely wealthy. Well, they were. All of the Paradosington family has been dead since 1743. The name Paradosington comes from their family gemstone, the peridot. Peridot is a beautiful bright green stone. And actually, it's my birthstone because I was born on August 13th, of course, 1982. Both Daniel and Devon loved their family gemstone so much that they carried many of them on their ship. But the crew was told, do not touch this. This is only for us to touch. meaning he or his brother. The punishment for touching these stones was death. No man was spared. If you touched one of those stones, you were going to die. They made sure of it. They cut them zero slack. As you know, it was in 1522 when Daniel lost his brother Devon to that vicious storm in the Blue Diamond Crater area. He became a far more vicious pirate after that, and he started killing people in the same way that his brother did. You know, first extremely torturing them and then killing them. And he got so controlling and so difficult to live with at the ship that the crew members had enough. As you know, Daniel made that map in 1524. He had already told the crew that they were going to go sailing and find that treasure. He assumed that his crew had great respect for him. One of them was the one who volunteered to poison Daniel's rum, and it killed him within an hour. Just stopped his heart. And all this happened on August 20th, just 2 days after he made the map. On August 22nd, they dumped his body overboard into the ocean on their way to Blue Diamond Crater. Of course, August 24th, that huge storm hit and sank the Raritan. And as you maybe remember Luey saying the Raritan was named that because Daniel wanted his ship to be its own kind of kraken, and that's why it was called Raritan, rare kraken. The Raritan was never discovered. As for the Tricorgolutus, that really weird three-headed wooden mountain range sea monster, you know, it had the bearded faces, old man's faces, you know, one on each mountain. It was said to originally live in the rainforests of South America. If you need a reminder, if you look there on the top of the map, that's what the Tricorgolutus looks like. Well, the drawing. But anyway, the Tricorgolutus was feeding on the natives' treasure. And yes, he was eating some of the natives as well, because he lived on their energy. But it didn't live on human flesh alone. It also ate treasure. So it had to eat people and treasure. And, you know, these are the kind of civilizations that had tons and tons and tons of gold, jewels, gold coins, silver coins, you name it, they had it. And the natives had enough of the Tricorgolutus eating their people and eating their treasure. At first, the Tricorgolutus had not eaten a lot of people from the tribes. But as time went on, he ate more and more tribe members, along with a lot more of the tribe's treasure. They were becoming poorer because they were running out of places to go to find treasure to replace what was being eaten by the Tricorgolutus. So they went to 3 elderly chiefs, 1 per tribe. So that was 3 tribes that they went to and talked to each of the elders. These 3 elders told them the only way that GRRRReatness could be defeated was if you go to the foggy rainforest. Make spears out of the magic wood on the trees. They had a very dangerous journey there. I'll be alright without you. There'll be someone else. I keep telling myself I'll be alright. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, ba-da-doo-doo, doo, 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 yeah, I'll be alright without you by Journey. Now, back to the history of the GRRRReatness. And faced many venomous snakes, horrible swarms of deadly bees, vicious storms, and more. They made their spears there, making sure that each spear was made of just wood, nothing else, or it wouldn't work. They just made sure that the point was very sharp. They came back and charged at the GRRRReatness, and it was struck multiple times by the wood. But the only way that it could get away and still survive was to head for the water, and that's what it did. So the GRRRReatness was wounded severely, but was regenerated by the water of the ocean. It was so angered after being defeated that it quickly started taking its revenge out on the ships that passed through the area of the Blue Diamond Desert, eating people and eating their treasures. And as time changed, it started going after aircrafts as well. Oh, you want to know where it got its 3 faces from? Well, not long after it first went into the ocean, those 3 tribal chiefs sailed into the ocean with an entire magic tree, roots and all, and prepared to dump it into the ocean, knowing that it would destroy the GRRRReatness. But they had made a mistake. They had thought they had gotten a magic tree, but due to their poor eyesight, they made the mistake of getting a regular tree. And the GRRRReatness struck and ate all 3 of them. And that's how it got its 3 old men's faces. So when you see the picture of that GRRRReatness on the map, those are the faces of the 3 tribal chiefs. So there you go. There is the long story of the pirate captains. Well, long story, I'm talking about the GRRRReatness. But I have one last surprise for you. Actually, 2 last surprises for you. So hold on a second while I reach under here and get it for you. I'll be with you in just a few seconds. Alright. Keep those eyes closed. Now open them. So what'd you think of those 2 painted portraits? Yes, I said 2. I just showed you a painted portrait of each of the pirate captains. So that's how much they look alike. I printed them out on my laptop hours ago. They were painted 1 month before the La Ballena Rica disappeared, along with the entire crew and Daniel's beloved brother, Devon, March 1522. And one of the most interesting things is the clothing. Look at those bandanas. They almost match my Hawaiian shirt. That is crazy. Of course, they have on the flashy pirate shirts. And they also have on those beautiful gemstone and gold chain necklaces. You can tell how much they both love them. I mean, they each have a bunch of them around their neck. See, I told you, they dressed alike, and that means they look like a certain person that you might recognize. Hold on a second. See? They look like me. And that is really scary considering how evil they both were. But, of course, Devon was much worse. I also had looked all over online, and those were the only pictures that I could find of them. But anyway, that is enough about that. It is time to go find Luey and find my scuba diving suit and go explore the wreck of the La Ballena Rica. Alright, Luey, I'm ready to go diving. What? You are? I don't get it, Tidy. You were so scared before. Nah, I'm not scared of anything out there. That's not what you said before. You said it was much too dark and scary out there. You were so angry at me earlier. Ah, Luey, quit worrying about that. Just show me where my scuba suit is so I can go out there and find all that treasure. That Ty-treasure. Okay, if you insist. I definitely insist. I feel a random song coming on. Uh-oh. Carry on. Carry on. The wind blows hard against this mountainside, cracks the sea into my soul, reaches into where I cannot hide. Carry a laser down the road that I must travel. Carry a laser through the darkness of the night. What do you think of that, Luey? It was okay. Yeah, I know, Luey. I'm not the greatest singer in the world. So, where's that diving suit? It's over there on the table behind you. Whoa, Luey, that's it? Yes! It's a special scuba diving mask that Doc Brown designed. Well, how is one mask gonna help me out there? Well, when you put it on, your entire body is oxygenated and warm enough in those sub-zero temperatures down here. Really? Yes! All you do is just wear the clothes you've got on now. Yes, you can wear all your clothes, even your shoes and socks. Yes, that mask doesn't just keep you warm and oxygenated, but it also shields you. Really? Yes! It'll also also cause you to glow yellow. So I can see where you are from here in the subble. Wow, that's amazing. What's the name of it? Well, it doesn't have a name. See, Doc Brown is wanting us to test these things. They're pretty much okay for the most part, about 80% ready. 80%? Yes, but that's a very small chance of things going wrong. Well, I'm willing to take my chances. Well, the old tidy 80s guy would not. I don't know what you're talking about, some old tidy 80s guy. I haven't changed. But if you insist, I am the new tidy 80s guy. I am the new tidy 80s guy. You're crazy, Tidy. You're very crazy. I am liking this new tidy 80s guy. You're still not as crazy as me, though. You got that right, Luey. Oh, and there's just one more thing. There's also a pair of treasure detector gloves. When you're down there by the sunken ship, you just wave them around and it will ding and let you know where there's treasure. The only thing is, it just detects metal. There's no settings on it or anything like that. These are still prototype, just like the scuba diving mask. Okay, well, I'm going to grab the mask and the gloves. I'm going to open up the hatch and dive into the dark, creepy abyss. Oh, you kind of scared me a little bit now, Tidy. Don't worry, I will be fine. And a couple more things before you go. You only have 10 minutes down there, because after that, the extreme pressure down there will cause the mask to start breaking. Then your body temperature will be returning to normal, and then you'll end up freezing. So if you don't get back before the 10 minutes are up, then you will end up drowning down there. Freezing and drowning. And that's definitely not good. I got you, Luey. I am not afraid of anything down there. Everything's gonna be fine. Well, I set the timer on the mask, and it will alert you when time is about up. So we'll give you just enough time to get back aboard the subble. Thanks a lot, Luey. You are a great best friend. You're so crazy, new tidy 80s guy. Oh. Well, Tidy, quit all this laughing and get out there and let's find that treasure, okay? Alright, Luey. Oh, and I will be talking to you through the device that's in the mask. There's a microphone here in the sub, and when I talk into it, you'll be able to hear it in the mask. So that way you can tell me what all you find down there. Alright, Luey. Thank you very much. I am definitely going diving now. Bye. Bye, Tidy. And lots of luck to you down there. Wait a second, Tidy. You don't know how to go scuba diving? Yes, I do, Luey. Don't you remember? You taught me hours ago at that coral reef. You know, that one before the one we crashed. Well, almost crashed. No, I didn't. I never got the chance to teach you. Yes, you did. How could you forget? How could you think I did? Well, I guess this adventure has been way too much on your mind for you to already forget. Man, we had an awesome time, and it wasn't as scary as I thought it would be. I actually thought it was really easy, so you have nothing to worry about. If you say so, but I really don't remember. I'm really confused right now. Everything will be okie dokie. I sure do hope so, Tidy. Wow, Luey, this place is amazing down here. Oh, that ship is so beautiful. I'm getting so close to it, Luey. So close. Just be careful, Tidy, please. Oh, don't worry, I will. Wow. Just look at this. This is amazing. Oh, it's so beautiful and so detailed and so untouched. It's like it's hardly even been down here at all. That is like nearly impossible. I don't understand it. I do not know what's going on with that at all. But I know, I've got 10 minutes down here before the shield breaks, and then I'm in big trouble. You got that right, Tidy. So please hurry up. Alright, I'm going in to find some treasure for you. But first, before I go in, I'm going to put on the treasure detector gloves to see if there's anything in there. Alright, Tidy, be careful. Don't worry, Luey, I will. Alright, Luey, I'm checking to see if there's any treasure in here before I go inside. Luey, I think I've got these goggles on crooked. Well, it doesn't matter as long as you're able to breathe fine and there's no leakage. Yeah, Luey, you're right. They're just a little uncomfortable. Be careful with that. You'll end up rupturing the shield. Well, I haven't been able to detect any treasure signal at all. Let me try again. Beep, 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 beep. Luey, it scanned the whole ship. There is no treasure. Beep, 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 beep. Ding, 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 ding. Wait, it got something. Oh, wow. It's an old wooden box with a lock on it. Wow, Luey, just look at that. It's got 2 wood carvings on it and a big lock in the center. I can't get it open. Maybe you can help me with it. But I can't believe that's all that's left. There's no way. This ship is supposed to be full of treasure. How is this possible? I can't believe that's all there is. Cheer up, Luey. We've got this treasure chest here, and I'm getting ready to bring it. Whoa. What do you mean, bring it? Whoa. Luey, there are huge limestone rock formations down here. It's like I'm in a cave. Wow. So beautiful. Like a golden reddish brown color. Tidy, you gotta hurry up and get back. You've only got 3 minutes left. Uh-oh, you're right. This mask really does have some kinks in it. It didn't beep to alert me. Well, I'm glad I checked for you. Alright, I'm heading back right now with the treasure chest. Yeah. Oh, so glad to get that stupid mask off. Oh, that thing is so uncomfortable. Oops, sorry for saying the word stupid. That probably wasn't very nice, was it? Not very good manners on Tidy 80s Guys part. Hey Luey, I'm back. I put this old wooden box on that table over there. You might want to come over here and help me open this thing. Please. I wanted more treasure than this, Tiny. I wanted so much more treasure than this. We're not going to be able to help a lot of people with just one little box. Luey, he'll be alright. Hey, one box of treasure is better than nothing. There might be a lot in there. But what if there's hardly anything in there? Well, that's just a chance we need to take. And I am going to need your help opening this. I've pulled and pulled, and I definitely don't want to damage the box. So I've been trying to pull up on the lid so I don't hurt the lock in case the lock would break off. So I just thought you could just unlock it for me. I can try. Oh, calm down. It's just we went all this way, and we're gonna have hardly anything to show for it after all we've been through. It's gonna be okay, Luey. It's gonna be okay. Let me go get the box. Whoa, Luey. I just noticed something on here that I didn't see before. What is it, Tiny? What is it? Some kind of writing. Somebody carved words in the top of the box. Man, this box looks so much older than the ship looked. Well, maybe it might cheer you up if you could maybe come over here and read this. I can't tell what kind of language it is. I'll try. Thanks, Luey. Everything is gonna be okie dokie. Well, it's in Spanish. Let me try to clear my throat. Wow, I'm surprised by how much great shape the writing is on here from hundreds of years ago. What does it say, Luey? I'm excited to know. It says, "This warning you must heed, it feeds on greed. This chest you possess will put your fears to rest." But what does that mean, Luey? I don't know, Tiny. Well, let's open up the chest and find out. Okie dokie. I think that my beak should be able to pick the lock. I got it, Tiny. I think I got it. Try opening it now. Wow! Luey, you've got to see this! Wow, Luey, it's all kinds of gemstones, gold doubloons, silver doubloons. Oh, wow, gemstone necklaces. There's all kinds of treasure in here. You gotta see this. Come look at this. Wow. Wow, Tidy. It's treasure, treasure, treasure. Such beautiful treasure. That's probably worth millions of dollars. Oh, just think of all the people we could help. I mean, it's not just the fact that it's just treasure. It's treasure from La Rica. That makes it so much more valuable. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, wow. These are the same necklaces that are in the painted portraits of the pirate captains. That is amazing. Oh, Luey, Luey, Luey. You even got one. It's not good to talk with your mouth full. How about I help you out with that a little bit, buddy? Oh, now I feel really like angelfish. Oh, Luey, you're definitely not an angel. Yeah, you're right. I'm way too mischievous. Oh, you're so crazy. Oh, yep. Wow, look at this, Luey. Whoa, Luey! What was that? I don't know, Tidy. We're parked here. There shouldn't have been anything that hit us. Let me go see. There was nothing there. I didn't see anything. Wow, Luey. Look at this. This is what I wanted to show you before that big old crash. Look at that, Luey. Whoa, it's beautiful. That is one of the peridot that belonged to the pirate captains. What is happening? I can't control it. It's the stone, Luey. It's the stone. Drop it, Tidy. I can't let go of it. TYME continued. What was that big crash sound, and what happened with the peridot? Find out next time in the exciting conclusion to the Blue Ty-amond adventure.